just having the habits in place to exercise regularly, to eat well every week, and not to go up and down on my exercise or up and down on my diet. So I think the biggest thing I take away from this program is just, it's well-rounded nature, holistic in looking at your diet and your nutrition, your exercise, your sleep, your downtime, stress, kind of monitoring. I think it's been helpful as a whole package and not just one element of the program. I think it's taken longer than I thought it would just to get into a good routine with the program. So I kind of question why I didn't commit as much in the first stage, but it took a bit of getting used to. But I think as well, that's part of the process in that it builds you up slowly and starts where you're at, and your current exercise levels or current eating habits, and then just works from there. And it does take time, but if you commit to just making small steps, that's how I've overcome quite a lot of things and kind of feel that I'm in a much better place now. I think I'm always worried about slipping back into old habits, so I definitely need kind of targets and goals to achieve. So I think I want to stay with this program because it helps you set personal goals, and then you also get the motivation from the group that just kind of encourage you along or give you new ideas or admit to each other when you're struggling. And I think that's just been quite a good support for me. So it's not, I think if I was doing it just one-on-one with you or entirely on my own and just uploading free workout videos, I know I just wouldn't stick to it. So I think I'm not there yet in terms of kind of fully committing and knowing that I'll be able to work out every week, but being part of this program just keeps that motivation and keeps that habit building. So yeah, that's kind of, I think I'm in a place now, not of trying to get fit and eat better. I'm now in a place of just let's solidify some of these habits so that I stay on track and I don't have a month, a week where it all goes a bit wrong and then I have to start again. So yeah, just kind of maintaining that lifestyle for me. It makes it a lot more fun as well. I think we've had a laugh when people have tried different challenges and admitted what they've achieved or not achieved, and just kind of popped a few jokes about a certain workout that they found particularly difficult, or it's just, I don't know, it's added an element of fun to the whole thing as well. So it's not like a serious I must do this. You're just enjoying your exercise with a group of other people, and you weirdly feel connected to them even though you've not met them. So you feel like a bit of a friendship group, and it would be nice to meet in person one day. Yeah. Probably at the start I was like a 5 or a 6. I think lockdown hit me hard, and I know I put on weight when I suddenly stopped my quite active lifestyle. So I was walking a lot, running once or twice a week, and playing hockey once or twice a week. So my activity levels were quite high. So then when I started for this, I just had, I don't know, 2 or 3 months of lockdown, and I put on weight. So probably only like a 5 or a 6. I think now I feel like I'm an 8. I'm not superhuman, but I'm happy. Like, I've dropped a dress size. I feel better about my body, more confident about my body. I'm keeping up with your routines more. So at the start, it was a real struggle to get through, some of the 20 minutes. But now I can do it with much more confidence. My body shape's changed slightly, and just feel fitter in myself, feel healthier. So yeah, I'm really pleased. Only the habit. I think before, so when I was doing exercise before, I'd still eat badly, or it would be like inconsistent. So some months that were more active, I would be fitter, and then on the off season, for example, when there was no hockey, my fitness levels would slip back down. So I think this has just brought a really good sense of consistency, and I'm obviously we're in lockdown now. I'm just really excited that when I go back to my more normal exercise routines, I can bring in the kind of daily habits that you've helped with, because I think that will actually make me fitter in my normal program. So yeah, it's building up a sense of good practice and good consistent practice to make it a really well-rounded kind of program. So that's the difference between normal me and me post the workouts with you. I set myself a weight target. I'm halfway there. but I'm not worried about that because I feel like I've built up a bit more muscle. So that's probably, you know, muscle weighs heavier than fat. Because as I said, I have lost about half of my target weight, but I've also dropped a clothes size. So I'm back to the same clothes size I was before. But obviously a bit stronger with it, so that's fine. My goal is to run 25-minute park run, and I've got to just over 26 minutes on a 5-kilometer run, whereas before it was kind of like 28-29 minutes. So I'm getting closer, and I'm not worried about that. I know that in time that will happen, and maybe when park run starts again, that will be like a big test to see if I can do it. And then the goal I set myself was just to be able to complete the 12 weeks, because it is hard. Like you can get quite tired, or if there's stress or distraction in life, then you think, oh, I won't do the workout today. And you kind of, so my goal was to be able to complete the 12 weeks. So the first phase, I only completed 10. The next phase, I completed 11. And this phase, I'm so far 9 out of 9, I think. So I feel really confident that I'll meet that final goal. And I think that was a top tip from you that kind of really changed my thinking. Don't worry so much about set the goal, but don't worry about it. And then just get day to day, just do, okay, what can I do today to get a bit closer? And I just feel that, I'm much more closer to those goals than I was when I started. I think, would I be able to do it? And can I do a 25-minute HIIT workout? What does that mean? Would it make a difference? Is this worth it? So I think to overcome it, I just had to start, and I just had to commit and see what happened. And it was positive results that came out of it. So I realized that you can tailor the workout. So there's a kind of a more a slightly basic level and then a higher level, and you can adjust the workouts to what you need. I realized it was doable because it's only 25 minutes. You can do it, and 3 times a week, and and slowly you build up your fitness to that. And just kind of having the confidence to say, this is me, kind of being a bit open with you and tell you what I'm struggling with, or how much chocolate I've eaten that month. Just kind of overcoming that, but it's just been a real support. And because, as I say, because it's talking with you, and then also the group that's also kind of encouraged to be honest and open, that's helped me overcome. Just let's be part of this group and let's make the most out of it and see what happens. And I think everyone on the group is really achieving, so it's good. I know this sounds cheesy, but be the best who you want to be. So, just tweak a few things in your life, and you realize, oh, actually, this is doable, this is achievable, and this is good for me. And it's not drastic. It's just you realize that you can build this into a daily routine. I think for me it's not, you're not training us to become like big heavy weight weightlifters or whatever. You're just helping us tweak the parts of our lives that need a bit of input and change. And it's good. It's achievable as well. Like, I love chocolate and sugar and sweets and cake, and I just love them. And I think when I started this, I was like, I'll do it, but I'm not giving up, and I'm not, I'll balance eating chocolate with having a workout. And over time, I've actually got to the point where I haven't had any sugar for 3 weeks now. And I can't believe that I've achieved that. I think that's the longest in my whole life that I've gone without sugar. But I think even more significant to that is I'm not even missing it now. So I'm giving up for Lent, and that's been like a mini goal within this phase of the program, just because of where we are. And it's taken steps to get there. I wouldn't have been able just to give up sugar at the start of the program, and you didn't expect me to do that either. But this is something that I've chosen to do it myself and kind of built it up over time. And I think after Easter, so when the Lent period is over, I will have chocolate again, and I'll enjoy cake. But I just know now how to, or have the confidence to kind of balance it with a more healthy diet, and save it for special occasions, or just have a little bit once or twice a week. I don't need to have it every day. I would say to someone who's thinking about it, just go for it, try it out. It's very much a program that you can tailor to your daily lives. In terms of cost, sometimes the cost might seem overwhelming. I personally think it's quite like amazing value for money. But if you're slightly worried about the price, maybe break it down per week. So per week you get 3 workouts and kind of personal bespoke advice and connection with other people that are on the same program as you. So it's amazing. It's really cost effective in that way. I think it's probably like £3 an exercise class, and normally if you were going to the gym or paying for an individual class, it would be much more than that. So it's really good value for money. You can build it into your day and you can personalize it to what you want by setting your own goals and then over time kind of understanding more and more what you need to do or what you need to change. So yeah, just try it. It's been really good fun, and for me it's had really good results.
Do you want to positively change your body and mind to look and feel great? Are you currently feeling flat and lacking energy, but you're already short time and overwhelmed by the number of responsibilities you have? Then HIIT home workouts with Jack could be just what you're after. I've put together a library of workouts for you to do where you want, when you want, using nothing but your temple. And there's over 100 different exercises and more than 30 different sessions to give you plenty of variety. Together we'll find a suitable time to slot a short amount of exercise into your schedule and make daily movement a vital and integral part of your lifestyle. These short, high-intensity sessions only take 20 to 30 minutes of your time, and they're achievable for you wherever you're currently at in your fitness journey. We can adapt the number of sessions you do and the difficulty of the movements to suit your current capability. So get in touch now to jumpstart your physical and mental energy. No gym, just Jack. Let's have it.